Building scalable software shouldn't mean wrestling with chaotic code. Welcome to SystemsDK. We've engineered a foundation built on pragmatic domain-driven design. It's not just about writing code, it's about structuring your business logic for absolute clarity. Let's explore the 4 pillars of enterprise-grade architecture. Today, we're taking you under the hood of our new Enterprise API. At its core, this application is strictly built on pragmatic domain-driven design principles. We operate on one golden rule. Architectural dependencies must always point inwards, directly toward the domain layer. So, even as your runtime data flows back and forth during a request, your core business logic remains completely isolated and protected. Everything starts at the outer edge with the transport layer. Serving as the presentation interface, it depends strictly on the application and domain layers to do the heavy lifting. Its sole purpose is to handle incoming inputs, be it HTTP, CLI, or AMQP. Through neatly organized controllers, console commands, and value resolvers, it safely translates external requests into precise commands for the application layer to execute. Once the request is cleanly received, it's handed over to the application layer. Think of this as the intelligent orchestrator of your system. It doesn't contain any core business rules itself. Instead, it relies entirely on the domain. Its job is to fetch the right domain objects, tell them what to execute, and persist the results. Equipped with DTOs, validators, and distinct interfaces acting as ports, it perfectly coordinates your use cases without tangling the logic. Now we dive into the absolute core, the domain layer. This is the heart of your software. It holds all your vital business logic, rules, and state. The golden rule here? It depends on absolutely nothing else. It is completely isolated from outside frameworks and databases. Here, you'll find your domain services, value objects, and repository interfaces. But here is where our pragmatic approach shines. We allow our entities to carry carefully chosen framework attributes like ORM, keeping the codebase incredibly clean without sacrificing the core's integrity. Finally, wrapping around our core, we have the infrastructure layer. Think of this as the engine room. It depends entirely on the domain and application layers to know what to do, and provides the technical muscle to actually do it. This is your software's bridge to the outside world. It handles the heavy lifting, database implementations like Doctrine, external API clients, message brokers, and strict security components. It takes care of all the complex technical details, so your core business logic never has to. So, how do these layers interact without breaking our golden rule? The secret is dependency inversion. The application layer never talks to the infrastructure directly. Instead, the domain layer defines a strict contract, like a repository interface. The infrastructure layer implements that contract, handling Doctrine and the database. The application layer simply relies on the interface. It requests the data and gets it, remaining blissfully unaware of how it was fetched. The result? A perfectly clean, decoupled, and scalable architecture.